how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Radical Computer Solutions YouTube channel. My name is Tom, and welcome back to my playthrough of Gamedec. We are in, I believe, the last stages of this game. We're in a game called Happy Hunting Grounds because everything went to shit pretty much in the last episode or in the last video.
Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Can you explain what's going on?
I can try, I guess. I died, I remember that. Jester killed me in the Tree of Knowing. Don't ask how, but I was dying on a low city walkway, blinked, and then saw a fucker from Knight's Code above me. Right here. I had to kill him, or he would have fucking killed me. Do you know what's going on? Worlds have collided. The games have collided with Relium. Everything's turned to shit. Are you serious? God, Chief, you're absolutely amazing. If the sky's the limit, then go there. Oh, wow. I'm not sure he understands. So what do we do, Chief? This place is a slaughterhouse. It's not safe. I don't know. I feel like the only reasonable thing to do is to look for the Tree of Knowing. If there's a way out of here, it's there. Yeah, join me, bud. Of course, we'll go together. That goes without saying, Chief. I'll follow you anywhere. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. That's different.
Well, what's going on?
Or nay. Tom, what's going on? One moment I'm in T&P with my husband, then there was a bang and we appeared here, and it's a bloodbath. Logging out isn't an option. The code tells me we must hurry because it's all going to shit. I'm going to breach a barrier north of here, but I need your help because I can't exactly clone myself. How can I help? Find Bob. He's looking for our son. Barnaby was playing Knight's Code, but everything seems to overlap in here, including that game. If you could find Barnaby, or better, both of them, that would be amazing. Where did Bob go? You saw those fucked up samurai when they were chasing me, right? Yes, I saw that. Bob ran in the direction they came from, west of here, behind this reptile's face. My scans are showing bits of Knight's Code there, and behind this fucking barrier, but yeah, it needs to be breached first. Oogie boogie. Hi. I knew it. I knew it. You didn't believe, but I knew lizard people are... Okay. Well, he's dead.
Spare me, please.
Get a hold of yourself, son. Don't kill me. I can't. Stop whining and just do it. All this droning and moaning is making me want to slit my own throat. Where is this fucking fool? He's gone. He wanted a massacre enough to blackmail me and threaten to hurt Fredo. Here's his massacre. Don't get rid of me. Your turn will come, and I don't really understand. You don't fucking have to. Do what you love. Where are we even? Has someone bothered to ask this question? Is this hell?
There is no prophecy, only the truth.
Alright, Eagle. You wanted an initiation? Here's your initiation. Kill him, or you die. Hold off on whatever it is you're about to do, and listen. We can recruit her. It's good to have a clan member on your side. It's the Gamedec. That maggot. Kill him, Eagle. The young man pointed his sword in my direction. Shoot him. When someone shouts die at you, it shouldn't be taken lightly. My hand automatically moved for the gun, unholstered it, and... Yeah, he did. I had to. What have you done? That was my son. My son. What an unexpected turn of events. Alright then, killer. You can entertain me with a chat while I'm killing prisoners. Why are you... What's this about? Why are you killing those people? Ragnarok, understand? Lord ordered it. Judgment Day is upon us. The tree is in danger. Only the faithful shall remain. A pleasant chore. Bob, or whatever your name is. Are you ready to die? No, wait. I think I chose the wrong thing. It was a rhetorical question. This blood looks tasty. Umbra, the world's falling apart and you're playing sadist? We could be crushed at any moment. We must survive. Join forces. Let this go. Fuck, it's a shame, though. So many heads to cut off. Start thinking rationally. Can't you see everything is falling apart? Ugh, you're right. Lead the way, and you guys do whatever you want. I looked at the prisoners. Anyone know what's going on? I was going to a party, but they said I had other duties, so I was sitting in my office, angry, and suddenly... What was that? Did I pass out? Have I been logged into some fucking game? Bad news, Director Haggis. Your life was a lie. We're inside a simulation. All you have is a rend-in. Nothing more. Oh, fuck. I remember something. The tree in my safe. The panda as the key. Fucking hell. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm gonna kill you, Naba. I'll fucking kill you, you piece of shit. Let's fuck them up. Somehow, Kill Them All remained cool as ice. I saw a group of those armored bastards not far from here. They hang around here. What if they hurt somebody? I could rally the guys and get rid of them. Keep them close. I could use your help, Kill Them All. Semper Fi, my boy. Alright. So I guess now we have a group of people. I guess I can't go up there or down there. The only place I can go back to is here. Rhonda, who the heck are you?
It's you.
Oh, okay. It's you.
Speak.
Hey, alright. Tell me. I believe Bob is dead. Bob is dead, at least here. That's horrible. Leave me alone. I have to think. Oh. Okay, well, they're dead and he's a zombie of some sort. What the hell is going on up there?
Are you an enemy or a
Hey, Lord, I need to get inside the tree. Let me through.
We can't let you in.
It's a sacred place. You're not going in there.
Secret place.
Good Lord. The Creator will join the fruit, the branch, and the trunk. The world is crumbling. Only the tree can restore it. It can't be disturbed. I shouldn't have been talking to the minds of these idiots. They screwed everything up. We don't have time. Can you shoot him? Let's let Umbra talk. I looked at Umbra and nodded. That's him, Gallo. 314, the next incarnation. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Let us through. But how is that possible? I saw the signs. Now, before he snaps out of it. Quite a bluff, huh? Yeah. I think that was the right decision. This doesn't seem good. Okay. Who are they, the devs? Or whatever they are? The admins? I think they are. You're here. Let's agree on some things. Do you know why you're still alive? I don't know, actually, especially that I killed your boss. I killed President Naba, Director Haggis, Nanette Doucette. You'd be right to punish me, but you haven't. There must be an important reason. Yes, what you did was very disturbing, but you made it to 314, which was your objective during this iteration. Now we know his structure. You've completed your task. You're alive because your rend-in is linked to the stern, the simulation's core. The link was likely made in the Diotron, that damn old couch. We didn't know it had that function. Perhaps Haggis put it there. He figured out we wanted to put his clone in the simulation, and this was his safety net? It's hard to say. Maybe he shared the existence of this tool with 314 because, well, before we took away his memory. Anyway, your link to the Stern is the main reason you're alive. Your death would damage the simulation, possibly including its living actors. Let's ask how long. Let's just ask the questions. For how long have you been conducting this experiment? This question didn't need to be asked. Why are you hiding your face behind that jester character? Are you a coward? Firstly, I don't want you to know what I look like. Secondly, it's how we always do things. The simulation's accelerated basically all the time. The jester avatar accumulates our slow speech and neatly processes it. Naturally, right now, we're not accelerating everything, or anything. But it's our ironclad rule. Simulation actors don't see admins. The one exception was Dr. Nava, but he was a genius. IIGS was also an exception. I mean the real one, not the clone from the simulation. Bit of a grouch and an anarchist. What's the point of all this? What's the simulation for? That's a good question. Simulation is Pro-Mach OS, meaning Probability Machine Operating System, a system based on probabilities. Blue Whales Interactive is not a big company. Creating the Pygmalion technology was its greatest success, but also its biggest problem. We're the only ones capable of creating a living psyche, a diginet. This puts the company in the competition's crosshairs. Freck Noir Heavy Industries, 11 Bits, Interscope Corporation, all waiting to scoop us up. They mean to take us over, steal our tech, discredit us. It's war. BWI stands no chance in an agent war against these behemoths. That's why our genius, Dr. Nava, came up with Pro-Mach OS. It allows us to anticipate thousands of scenarios that could jeopardize our company's existence. Huh, that's kind of interesting. And that was all? BWI's security, preventing a hostile takeover? Why no? Pro-Mach OS proved invaluable in other areas as well. It accelerated our work on artificial intelligence. It expanded our knowledge of human psychology and social behaviors. And finally, it became a commodity, sold to a select clientele. Why sell pieces of the simulation? Why share it? For profit, of course. To observe how our clients interact with the simulation. To probe their weaknesses. Those who buy simulation access will do so for a specific goal. To solve their problems. Knowing what those are is our weapon. Purpose of my scenario. All you've been saying about the simulation points to a big project meant to protect BWI. What then was the purpose of my scenarios? The first was part of the overall objectives of Pro-Mach OS. It was to check if IIGS was the company's weak link given his family issues. Would he break under blackmail? Would he reveal trade secrets? The second one, the one on Harvest Time, was developed for our client, Miss Nanette Doucette, who you murdered for no reason. Its goal was to run through scenarios where Nanette's foundation ceases to generate immense profits. We embellished the story a bit to put fear in the client and get her to buy our product. All that hard work, wasted. We took this opportunity to see how well Rendans tolerate acceleration. The simulation is inherently accelerated, you know. Kids' children were accelerated even more. It turns out that Rendans made by Interscope Corporation are surprisingly resilient. The next part of your chase, after you took yourself to Lower Warsaw City, where we put Crystal Dust Mercenaries, a potential customer's company. That's also where we tested a scenario that explored dependence on virtual sects among city inhabitants. Night's Code is our product. A clan run by Gallo Mar, also known as Lord, operates in Relium. We wanted to see if his religion could hurt the game. That's all you saw. Naturally, the simulation has plenty more series that showcase more momentous events in games with higher stakes. Your path was interesting for its inclusion of IIGS, whom your previous iteration had contacted or discovered the simulation on its own. We decided to check if it could happen again. Can a Pro-Mach OS actor discover the truth about their world? And how come 314 disappeared? Turned out that he didn't disappear, just dispersed. Brilliant. I doubt it was his idea. We'll look into it. what are you going to do with him? It was always about 314, wasn't it? What are you going to do with him? A big part of him is in your head, but a lot of elements are in the cloud. We'll be examining and analyzing those. A fascinating entity, a psyche with no brain, no rendin, residing somewhere. Discovering how it's possible may be the biggest scientific breakthrough since matrix theory. Don't worry about his existence. We'll make sure it's a long and happy one. Let's negotiate. So where are we at here? What's your goal? You must have a plan. More like, we have a plan. We expected you to have around 6 ideas about where to take your existence. Each of us will discuss one of them with you and consider its feasibility. Understand? You can only discuss one option with each of us. Let's start over here. Let's say I'm number 1. And here's the number 1 option. You replace Jester. In a sense, you'll become the god of Promoc OS. Before I ask if you're even interested, I'll check if you'd be the right fit for this role. Open a few windows. The records of your achievements show that people died because of you. You could have saved them, but you didn't. Whether you did so on purpose or not doesn't matter now. This indicates you shouldn't play the role of God in the simulation. I am sorry. Okay. Call me number 2. According to our estimates, you'd certainly be interested in putting a stop to simulation resets. It's only logical. A human being who discovered they've been living in an artificial world, one where everyone starts fresh from time to time, unable to remember their previous selves, would want to put a stop to it. I do hate those kinds of games that reset the server every like couple of weeks or so. Like Rust does that. It just resets everything every couple of weeks. I think that's annoying. Hold off on deciding if you're interested. First, I'll make sure we like this solution. Let me check your achievements. He kept quiet for a moment, studying the windows he had opened. I'm very sorry. You've exhibited violent tendencies. First of all, you annihilated CEO Nava, along with Director Haggis and Mrs. Doucette. We cannot allow the simulation to be left without resets. Someone like you could destroy it from the inside. Then it would be necessary to start from the beginning. Okay, I guess I'm not choosing that one either. Call me number 3. We think you might be interested in a radical solution. Radical. Namely, turning off the simulation. You know, close shop. Put this whole labor camp out of commission. Before you say you're interested, let me see if you have enough negotiating power. Yes, you murdered CEO Nava, and that's the main reason the scenario in which the simulation is turned off is possible. He controlled all of it and was legally responsible. The entire undertaking was his idea. His death makes closing shop easier, so, paradoxically, your horrible deed opened the door leading to this path. We also suspect you have more aces up your sleeve, like hidden time bombs that will sabotage Promoc OS. We don't want to throw money at at a project that may prove to be a waste of time. Do you have any aces up your sleeve, then? No, I can't say that I do. No, I don't. See, that can be a lie. We have to assume that you've left bugs in a simulation, maybe even ones that can replicate. Well, what would it be like? And what would this process be like? Like turning off a game. We'll close the game. We'll close the service generating the Promoc OS worlds, because obviously it's not just Warsaw City. And what about the living actors? That's a problem. What should we do about them? Turn them off as well? Even if their experience is one of falling asleep, and even if there's an option to wake up someday, it'll essentially mean killing them. There's also the issue of servicing all those rendins. The B-Vault needs a lot of energy. We're supposed to pay to maintain this huge space for storing the undead. We could try and put these people somewhere in other games. In Brahma. Can't be done. It's an Interscope Corporation product. Too risky. The only reasonable place for them to live is the simulation, isn't it? But you want to end it, which unfortunately means you'd also have to deactivate all living actors. This includes you. Better than reincarnating. For these people, death is better than endless reincarnation. I kind of feel like it is. How is permanent non-existence better than constant rebirth? And what if reincarnation really exists? You know, in Realium. Would you also prefer to not exist than exist for some time? Actors in the simulation don't exist for more than a few months, right? It all depends on the scenarios, but yes. You call that a life? An existence. I haven't decided yet. Give me some time. Of course. What's this option? Fine. I'm the keeper of the fourth key. Funny name, huh? I represent the option to escape. You could be free, outside the simulation. In actual Realium. But before you start jumping for joy, let me check if this is even possible. Certain conditions have to be met. Everything points to this option being viable. You committed murder, so you're on the hook. If you ever start talking about the simulation, we'll promptly destroy your credibility and life by sharing appropriate recordings. So yes, we can talk. And what would it look like? What would this escape look like? Simple. One of us would take your Rendon from a safe in the D-Vault, the real D-Vault, and put it inside the first Mobrium they see. I hope you understand this. You don't have a real organic body. You never did. A Mobrium is the only way for you to move about in Realium. You'd be a Mobrium. We'd start you with a few hundred, a fake in, or maybe not. You'd go to the police as a victim of assault, hackers. Since they wouldn't get shit from your story, you'd likely get a new in. Obviously, we won't set you up with a place to live or a salary. You'd have to rent something, get a loan, start working, real life in Realium. No pain, no gain, get it? I would probably want an apartment and a salary. I need an apartment and some regular income, at least for a year, before I get used to... This is BWI, not a travel agency. No way. If you don't like it, you're free to stay in a simulation. We could even spruce up your place. I assume I could take someone with me. How many people? Who? You assume wrong, of course. Only you get to leave in an Oscar-type Mobrium. You get, let's say, 10,000 credits to take with you. That's not that much. And a bug in your Rendon, in case you feel like snitching. But, my dear, do you want to leave the simulation? Enter the real world? Be my guest. I wish you good luck. But forget about your friends. Haven't decided yet. Think about it. Copy that. I'm not going anywhere. And how about this guy? I'm sitting at gate number 5. This exit symbolizes a very strange, although interesting solution, namely dispersing in the cloud. Just like 314 dispersed to multiple other Rendons, becoming possibly the most fascinating phenomenon in our reality, you'd have the opportunity to follow in his footsteps, disperse your psyche, become a ghost whose existence is solely psychological. Before you decide if you're interested, let me check one thing. I'm afraid it is out of the question. You didn't give us 314. He's still in your head and is nesting there more and more. If we disperse such psyche, we might create a multiple personality, so-called split personality. 314 already had such inclinations. Every human being has potentially multiple personalities that as if flicker in them but don't split. Having a freshly nested personality in you that carries a different set of experience and memories, you'd be very vulnerable to a breakup. I'm sorry, that is not an option. Alright, what's behind this door? Hello, this is Gate 6. Very modest but attractive in a way and therapeutical. Our analyses show you might want to just go back to the beginning, in a simulation, no memories, to relive a part of your life. And then again and again, you could be just Promoc OS's living actor. To walk this path, you don't have to meet any requirements. You don't have to achieve anything, make any effort. It's a path of a common man. No pretense, nor striving for heroism. Just an ordinary life in an extraordinary world. Are you interested? I don't think so. Guys, I think I'm going to pick the leaving the simulation myself and just... I'm sorry, I meant turning off the simulation. So I feel like no good can come of this. Yep, YOLO. Alright, let's do it. Do you wish to turn off the simulation? Yes, let's end this madness. I'm actually relieved. We'll blame this act on the terrorists who forced us into it with aces up their sleeve. Our hands will be clean. And you will have blood on your hands, of course. Only until you're also deactivated. Happy? There's really no good solution here. Can't you see that there are no good solutions for this situation you created? The only thing to do is end it all. You didn't have the balls to do anything, but then I killed your precious CEO, and you suddenly have a fall guy to force you into action. You wanted me to kill him. That's why you didn't protest when I asked him for codes to Paradise Beach. You used me to stage a coup. Fucking cowards. Yeah, I'll be your Grim Reaper. Let's end this. Leroy Jenkins. Take the red pill. Told you this kind of had something to do with the Matrix.
What? Why? Why was I here?
Why am I here?
What's going on?
And I suddenly have a voice all of a sudden? I
You
didn't
were
think I had a
supposed to
voice.
turn the simulation off.
We had to stabilize it first. The easiest solution was to reset the cycle.
And you did. So now turn it the hell off. Why are you even here?
Calm down. The shutdown procedure is running. I'm here to say that it'll be over soon. If you...
Leave. Now. What do you do while waiting for the world to end?
Survive, I guess. Isn't that what we're all doing?
Ken? Hi. We don't have much time.
Who's this? How'd you get my number?
Ken, listen.
Nah, you listen. Maybe you don't know. But I'm a pro player. I've got a huge game tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Yep.
If it's business, catch me afterwards. If you're a fan, you know I gotta prepare. Make sure you watch that game. It's gonna be
I
wild.
don't think that game's gonna actually exist,
Yeah,
buddy.
well, good luck. Goodbye, Chief.
Well, that was quick. I thought I would have more time, but okay. Oh, yep. So these are my choices. Didn't pull Starlet out of digital limbo. Met Eleanor. The trolls became your allies, not the clan members. You figured out the strange generator and watched the troll parade. Fell into Jester's trap by entering the theater through the front door. Oops. Failed to save Fredo. I didn't spend money on decorations for my farm because I don't really care about those kinds of games. Bob helped you with the investigation in return. Failed to defeat Ken in a duel. Didn't discover the real identities of all three suspects in the case. Became neither the sheriff or of High Rock nor the deputy. Hunted down Kid. Me and Ken became friends. I'll just let these roll in case you guys want a recap of how I played the game. There's so many different choices I could have made. Wow. Less than 6 people. I chose one of the paths offered by Jester. Cool. The pros of Marcin. Alright, guys. Well, I guess that is going to end this episode and this series on Gamedec. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Appreciate you all watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay radical.